Now we are going to study about the topic is animal kingdom. Okay, animal kingdom. So this is the first chapter of biology. Okay, biology. Bio means living. Bio means living. Logy means study. So it is study of living organism is called biology. Study of living organism is called biology. Nearly 1.5 million of species of organism in earth. Okay. Next, classification. Classification is a method of arranging organism into groups. Classification is a method of arranging organism into groups. Okay. Here the classification is the effective method to study about different organisms. Study about different organisms. Next we are going to study taxonomy. Okay. Taxonomy is the science of classification which makes the study of variety of organism easier. Okay. Variety of organism easier. So it helps to understand the relationship among different group of animal. It helps to understand the relationship among different group of animals. Okay. Next, one scientist name Carolus Linnaeus. Carolus Linnaeus. He is a father of taxonomy. Next we are going to study 5 kingdom of classification. 5 kingdom of classification. It is very important. So first one is Monera. Second one Protista. Okay. Third one fungi. Next one Plantae. Next one Animalia. Once again Monera, Protista, fungi, Plantae, Animalia. Okay. Next, it is found on the basic of mode of nutrition, body organization and reproduction and cell structure also. Okay. Next we are going to study hierarchy classification. Okay. So hierarchy classification is arranging various organisms into a successive level, either increasing or decreasing order from kingdom to species. Okay. In this classification, kingdom is the highest category. Kingdom is the highest category. Carolus Linnaeus, he is a first person to approach classification of living organism. Okay, he is called as father of taxonomy. Next we are going to study species. Okay. Species is the basic unit of classification. Basic unit of classification. It is the lowest category. It is the lowest category. Okay. For example, Indian parrot and green parrot are the different species of birds. Okay. So both are same but it having slight difference. The scientific name of Indian parrot is Psittacula eupetra. Next, the scientific name of green parrot is Psittacula grammeri. Okay, so it also having different species, eupetra and grammeri. Next higher category is genus. Okay, so it is closely related species. It is closely related species. Example, Indian wolf and Indian jackal. Indian wolf and Indian jackal. The scientific name of Indian wolf is Canis pallipus. Canis pallipus. Okay, the scientific name of Indian jackal is Canis aerus. Canis aerus. Okay, so both are same genus Canis. Both are same genus Canis. Both are looking similar. It also having some changes. It also having some changes. Pallipus and aerus. Okay, it also having common character also. It also having different species and having the common character. Higher category is family. Okay, so it also closely related genus. First one, leopard, tiger, cat. These also having same similarities. It also having same family and it also called cat family. Next one is order. It is the next category. Okay, it is closely related to family. Closely related to family. Here some examples are there. Monkeys, baboons, apes and man. It also having same order. These are called primates. Okay, what is called primates? Here all the animals are having backbone. Okay, next higher category is class. Okay, so it is closely related to order. Closely related to order. Here listen: rabbit, rat, bat, whale, chimpanzee and human. It also having same class called mammalia. These are having the skin and mammary glands. Okay, here all the animals are birth to their young ones. Next one is phylum. It is closely related to class. Okay, here some examples: mammals, birds, reptiles, frogs and fishes. It belongs to same phylum. Okay, same phylum Chordates. Phylum Chordates. So which have notochord and backbone. Finally, kingdom is the highest category. It is closely related to phylum. Okay, all are different. It is the largest division. It is the largest division. Okay, example: Animalia. All kinds of animals placed in the kingdom. Next, we are going to study hierarchy classification. Okay, here kingdom is the highest category. Kingdom is the highest category, followed by phylum, class, order, family, genus and species. Okay, once again, first one kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus and species. Each level is called taxonomy category. Each level is called taxonomy category. Okay. Next we are going to study basis for classification. Okay, these are the 4 different criteria basic of classification. First one, level of organization, body symmetry, germ layers, nature of xylem. Okay, once again, level of organization, body symmetry, germ layers, nature of xylem. Next topic is level of organization. Okay, this is the first criteria of classification. Okay, here it also having 2 types. It also having 2 types. First one unicellular and second one multicellular. Okay, so unicellular, it means it contains single cell. It contains single cell. What is the example? Amoeba. Amoeba is the example of unicellular. Okay. Next one, multicellular. Here it is made up of many cells. It is made up of many cells. Example, plants and animals. So plants and animals forms multicellular organism. Okay. Do you understand? Second criteria is symmetry. Okay. It is a plane of arrangement of body parts. Plane of arrangement of body parts. It also having 2 types. First one, radial symmetry. Second one, bilateral symmetry. First we are going to study radial symmetry. Here, animals is cut through central axis. Animals is cut through central axis in any direction into 2 equal halves. Okay. Example, hydra, jellyfish and starfish. Okay. These type of animals cut into 2 equal halves. Okay. Next one, bilateral symmetry. Here, the animals to cut through central axis, we get 2 identical halves. 2 identical halves. Okay. Here you can see the picture. Here 1, 2 and 3. 3 planes are there. Okay. If you cut any plane, it also divided into similar halves. So now you see the tortoise. Now you see the picture tortoise. Okay. If you cut single plane, It also divided two identical halves. It is called bilateral symmetry. Here listen, bilateral symmetry. Bi means two, lateral means it can be cut into horizontal position. Bilateral symmetry, it can be cut into horizontal position. Are you understand? What are the example of the radial symmetry? Hydra, jellyfish and starfish. What are the example of bilateral symmetry? Frog and tortoise. Our body also a bilateral symmetry. Okay. Next topic is germ layer. So germ layer are formed during the development of an embryo. Okay. So the layer give rise to the different organ. It means germ layer gives the body parts. You are going to study diploblastic and triploblastic. So here listen, diploblastic. Here it's having two germ layer. It consists of two germ layers. Okay, it's having outer ectoderm and inner endoderm. Outer ectoderm and inner endoderm. Okay, so only one example is there, Hydra. Hydra is the example of diploblastic. Next, you are studying triploblastic. Okay, it consists of three germ layers. Three germ layers. So here listen, the three germ layers what are? Outer ectoderm, middle mesoderm and inner endoderm. So once again it contains outer ectoderm and middle mesoderm and inner endoderm. Okay, here only one example is there, rabbit. Germ layer form the basic of classification. Germ layer form the basic of classification. Okay. Next we are going to study coelom. Okay. It is a fluid filled cavity. Fluid filled cavity. It separates digestive tract from body wall. It means it separates food pipe from body wall. It also having three groups. First one, acoelomite, pseudocoelomite and coelomite. Okay. Here, what is the example? The example of acoelomite is flatworms and the example of pseudocoelomite is roundworm and the example of coelomite is earthworm and frog. Okay. Here it is the no body cavity. Acoelomite is having no body cavity. Next, pseudocoelomite. It's have a false body cavity. Pseudo means false. So false body cavity. Okay. Here it's having a true coelom. Here you can see the picture of three coelomite. You can see the picture of acoelomite. Okay. Here you can see the digestive cavity. Digestive cavity. Here listen, blue color layer. The blue color layer is called ectoderm. Okay. Next one, pink color. The pink color layer is called mesoderm. Next one, yellow color. The yellow color layer is called endoderm. Okay. Here all the three layers, 1, 2, 3, all the three layers are attached together. Okay. So they are called acoelomites. Okay. Here there is no fluid cavity. No fluid cavity. Example, flatworms. You will see this picture. Pseudocoelomite. Okay. Pseudocoelomite. Here listen. The blue color layer, it is called ectoderm and pink color layer, it is called mesoderm and yellow color layer, it is called endoderm. Okay. So in between endoderm and mesoderm, you have a fluid cavity. Okay. This is called pseudocoelom. Okay. The example of pseudocoelomite roundworms. You can see the picture of coelomites. Okay. Here listen. blue color layer. This blue color layer is called ectoderm. Next, pink color layer, mesoderm. Okay, here also pink color layer, it also called mesoderm. And yellow color layer, it is called endoderm. Okay, here you can see proper coelom. Okay, what is the example of coelomite? The example of coelomite is earthworm and frog. Now we can see 4 different kinds of criteria. First one is body organization, and second one is symmetry, then germ layer, next one is coelom. Do you understand clearly? Next we are going to study animal kingdom. It also having 2 major categories. First one is invertebrate and second one is vertebrate. First one is invertebrate. Okay, it do not possess notochord. It do not possess notochord. Notochord, it means it is the developmental stage of the backbone. Developmental stage of the backbone. Okay, so animals do not having backbone. These are called invertebrate. What are the example of the invertebrate? Honeybee, jellyfish, insects, snail and spider. These are the example of the invertebrate. Okay. Next one is vertebrate. It possesses notochord or backbone. It possesses notochord or backbone. It is a rod-like structure. Okay. It is formed during embryonic development. Okay. What are the examples of vertebrate? Mammals, reptiles, fish, frogs. These are the example of vertebrate. Okay. Now, what do you understand? The backbone is present. It is called vertebrate. If notochord is not present, there is no backbone. This type of the organism is called invertebrate. Do you understand clearly? Today class is over. Thank you.